nation's favourite celebrities.
Oh, that is good.
Paired up with an expert
I like that.
and a classic car.
Feeling confident?
Their mission, to scar Britain for antiques.
Look at you, you're really good.
The aim, to make the biggest profit at auction.
Is it a find?
But it's no easy ride.
Hey, come on.
Who will find a hidden gem? Take the biggest risk.
You got a tow truck.
Will anybody follow expert advice?
I might have bought rubbish, who knows?
There will be worthy winners
Whoa!
and valiant losers.
Come on, someone else, someone!
Put your pedal to the metal. This is the Celebrity Antiques Road Trip. Yeah. Salut, Surrey. Today we welcome Status Quo legend Francis Rossi and the Duchess of Disco, Linda Nolan.
You've lived in Surrey a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I came in 1974.
And they still haven't thrown you out.
Good job they're mates.
I'm looking forward to it, a little road trip.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it. I mean, it's quite pleasant now. It's good that you're here and I know you. And
We know each other, yeah, it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Enjoying one of the longest careers in rock history, and with over 60 chart hits, Francis has been rocking all over the world with Status Quo since 1962. Epic.
But the best three chords, you always pick the best three.
yeah, I know. They say they're the same one.
Our god of rock anthems will be chauffeur for the enchanting Linda Nolan. Linda and her sisters performed as the Nolans and boogied their way through the 70s and 80s with a string of disco hits.
So do you know anything about antiques?
No, not really. You like curios and such. I don't know.
Absolutely,
I don't know
yeah.
what it's going to take to.
No, me neither. I mean, the only thing antique I know is you.
Hey, cheeky.
You, then, could be my favourite antique. What about that? Might have to have a good look at you and all of that. See if you've got a maker's mark on your bum.
What? You nearly went in the ditch then.
No wonder. Ooh, who's that in a 1967 Triumph TR4A? It's only Philip the Smiler Serrell and Glasgow's gavel basher Natasha Raskin Sharp.
Are you often in the mood for dancing?
I'm not really a jigger. Once you get this lot moving, it takes a hell of a long time to stop it all.
No comment.
I have seen you on the dance floor, Phil.
I got that
You
there.
have some moves.
Yeah, most of them are involuntary.
I don't...
Crumbs. Are these two rock and rollers?
Quo have played Worcester Rugby Club. I was there. I was there, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
and tell me your analysis of said gig.
Well, I'm slightly biased because I think Quo are brilliant.
So you loved it.
Yeah, I do.
I think we have a Quo #1 fan in our midst. And what of the super cool 1972 Jaguar E-Type?
I had a 3.8 saloon Jag in the
Oh, did
late
you?
60s, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I've never driven one of these before, and it's just quite...
It's gorgeous. It is, when they say classic cars, it is gorgeous, isn't it? The leather and all of that.
It might be all chummy-wummy just now, but who wants to win?
It'd be nice thing. Oh, if I win, if one wins, but I think it's more about the experience and the day out, really.
Oh, you really are getting old, Francis.
I am getting... What do you mean getting old? I am old.
It's all about the taking part, eh, Francis? An almighty stage dive into the counties of Surrey and Sussex beckons before the big showdown at an auction in Worcestershire. But first, we're all heading to Farnham for fun and frolics. Lordy.
We're here, we're here.
Nice horn.
Are you going to turn it off?
I'm going to.
Oh, they do like to bicker.
I can't get out now.
Come on, Linda.
Good Lord.
This family biz is housed in 2 Elizabethan barns and has been on the go for nearly 30 years.
They better be good, these experts.
They will be.
All right, Francis. They're the creme de la creme, you know. Now, take a look in here. Both chums each have a sum of £400.
I've now touched a dusty table. I used to know him. He was, he was the drummer with ZZ Top or something. Oh, no, that's Dusty, wasn't it? It was a bass player.
Dusty was a legend.
Oh, it's Louis Vuitton. I wonder how much it is. Oh,
Champagne tastes, Linda. Let's find our antiques gurus.
it's me.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm good.
How are you doing?
I'm
Lovely
so
to-
thrilled it's you. Honest to God, I'm not just saying
Oh,
that.
shut up.
I swear
You're going to
to
make me
God, my
blush.
sister-
Phil's actually smiling.
I'm so thrilled it's you.
Oh, well, likewise here, my love. So, we've got to try and beat that Rossi bloke, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Shall we go and see if we can find something?
Yeah, have you? I'm with you all the way on this. I need your advice.
Oh, Lord help us. Come on.
Following you.
Where's the rummaging Rossi?
Francis, grab a seat. It's great to meet you.
Actually, look, I'm looking at everything now in case I think, oh,
I'm sitting next to this little portable gramophone and I'm thinking, are we going to go down the musical route on this trip?
no, not necessarily. As soon as I saw it, I remember somewhere having those, or perhaps my parents did. And it became, I find it a piece of interest anyhow. The records, those plastic records, we probably smashed my parents' entire record collection up in a while.
Do you think that's where the rock and roll behaviour started?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. But I do find that interesting.
Let's leave the rebel frontman to mooch. Elsewhere in this cavernous barn,
Phil,
Yes, my love.
what do you think? What do you think this is? Or do you know?
Well, I know what it is, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, because I'm into all that stuff. It's a nutmeg grater, probably 19th century. So, nutmeg was quite a thing that you would use to spice various drinks and meals
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
in the 18th century, gentlemen would carry a pocket-sized nutmeg grater to add to their fave tipple of a big glass of punch.
Because it's spring-loaded,
Yeah.
it presses the nutmeg down onto the grater.
Oh, how fabulous.
So that would then fit in your pocket.
It says it is £38. Is it popular, though? Do you think we would make money? Or
I
would
think that
try and
sort of
get it
stuff
for a
is
little
quite
bit
popular.
less?
Well, it's the first thing we've seen, so what I think
Yeah.
we should do is...
Have a look around.
Yeah, have a look around, but we will remember it.
I think it's great.
Hey, I see what you did there, Linda. Cunning.
Stay there.
As I live
Don't you
in
creep up on me like
Where
that.
have you been?
I ain't looking at stuff, I don't know.
How was your expert? Is she lovely?
She's advising me well, which is why I haven't spent anything yet, because we're
You
either
keep
going to
going-
let you win.
Let me win, yeah, right.
No, I have to think
Oh, yeah,
about it.
Absolutely.
you know.
Think about it, because I will win. Make any excuse you like, mate. My expert, Phil, is fabulous. And we're getting on like a house on fire.
She's got no chance. She's had it.
Easy, you two.
It's finished. Right. I've spotted this, by the way, which I kind of like, because I mean, only things that interest me, it reminded me of Glasgow, the old Greens Playhouse, the Apollo it became. But there was already no running water in there, so they gave you this bowl. I don't think anybody in rock and roll ever did wash.
So when did you play the Apollo in Glasgow?
Was it before the old king died away? No, we started doing the Apollo in the late 60s, and I think the last time would have been, I don't know, not long before they knocked it down. We did a famous live album there, 3 nights there, and Quo history.
Loving it, Francis.
You know that this isn't worth very much. I can tell you it's worth about £20 at auction. It's not going to excite
Really?
anyone.
The brush marks and stuff, I always find that really weird. My dad used to do ice cream vans like that, and they'd be a mess.
Were you expected to go into the ice cream business?
Yes,
You were?
yes. I had the ice cream van on order,
Really?
and I passed my driving test on the 20th of December, 67. I'd got married in 67. And then Matchstick Men was released in November and went to the chart just before I took delivery of the van.
So you were meant to be Ice Cream Man, but it became
Yeah.
Matchstick Man.
Oh, yeah.
What a scoop!
God, blimey, Linda, have a look at this.
Oh, what is it? I mean, I know it's a box.
I think you could use it as a log box.
Oh, yeah.
You could use it as a toy box for your kids.
Absolutely.
You could use it
Do you know what I would
for
use it for?
Papers. magazines?
Well, you could, but you have to have a lot of magazines for that. But I would use it for, like, you know, like throws, because my house is always cold because I've got hot flushes. So I'd put them all in there, and as my sisters came in, I'd go, here, you have one of those.
Well...
I love it. I do love it, actually.
So, in the inside, you've got old Hessian sacks.
Yeah, I love that smell.
Yeah, it's great. That coffee came in. You've got a leather roll around here.
Yeah.
And then on the outside, you've got key-limb rugs. So key-limb rugs, they don't have specific designs, but they've got this kind of geometric pattern on them, and you can see it runs all the way around.
Yeah.
It's said the very first carpets resemble the flat weave design of the Middle Eastern key-limb rug.
So this is made new. It's not necessarily an antique, but it's in the antique style. And the thing about the world today is that when I started, you sold antiques. Nowadays, you sell a look. Now, here's the rub.
Oh.
It's 250 squid, right?
Really? That's, well, that's a lot, isn't it, with what we've got?
What do you reckon?
Well, do you think it would sell, do you? Are they popular?
Well, I think it will sell, because I've never seen one like this before. I think it's got a really good look.
Brilliant.
But we need to get it down in price. So, what do you...
still get the nutmeg thing as well?
You want to buy that as well?
Well, I love the nutmeg thing. I think it's just so cute.
Well, I tell you what I think. If you could get the nutmeg grater and this for between 120 and 140 quid, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Well, I'll have to get the old Blarney out, won't I, really?
Have you kissed the Blarney stuff?
I have. Well, my father said I swallowed it.
Let's put it to the test, Linda Lou. Both items have a combo price of £288. Stand by, Hilary. Let's start with the nutmeg grater at 38.
What do you think you could do that for?
34.
34. Well, you wouldn't do it for 30, would you?
It's a nice round even number, 30.
It
isn't
is indeed, isn't it?
Well, as it's you, I think I could just do it.
It's fabulous.
Bravo! And the key-limb racked box.
Could you do 120?
Yeah, let me think about that. Well, it does take up floor space.
Does you see what we're doing for you?
Yes.
We're giving you
In
more
fact, you
space.
should be paying us, really.
Well, yes, because we haven't got any space.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I can make it 120.
Oh, you're a star. Thank you
That
so
is
much.
amazing.
Really,
Thank
pay
you
the lady
so
quick before
much.
she changes her mind.
That is my first.
Oh, gosh.
Yes. I'm
Your
so
first
excited.
purchase.
Thank you so much. I love you, and we will be back.
150 for the two. Hilary, you are indeed very generous. With £250 left, Linda and Philpot hit the road.
Come on, Phil, I've got our little nutmeg grinder.
Really pleased with that, actually.
I know,
think
it's
you've done well.
fabulous, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's cool, yeah.
You could just bring the box.
Yeah, get him working, Linda.
It's
Thanks
not
a
that
bunch.
heavy. Hurry up.
I wanted Francis Rossi.
Now, Philip. Back inside, do we have anything yet from the Rossi contingent?
I found this cabinet. It's quite unassuming, but there are a few things I wonder if you'll like them. I've pulled them out. So, Rossi is associated not just with music, but ice cream, you said?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of these, penny licks?
Well, I haven't. I thought it was a Scottish thing or something. I did. A Scottish thing.
Penny lick?
Yeah.
No, grab one of those. Two different shapes, but exact same purpose. Take your penny lick to the ice cream vendor, perhaps the Rossi of this world, and then fill it with ice cream. They're always illusions, so it looks as though you have a little bit more ice cream than you actually had, but only a penny's worth. And then you lick out the ice cream and then you take it home.
But surely at that time that'd been quite a bit of ice cream, wouldn't it?
You're quite right.
Yes.
So a luxury little item.
The introduction of the waffle cone replaced these little glasses at the beginning of the 20th century.
If it were around £20, 25, I think that would be maybe a £5 or a £10 profit. But
Yeah,
obviously nothing's guaranteed.
I like the idea because it's something I like, and I think, look, if we can go with something I like, it'll be good.
That would be good.
Whatever you want. Sorry. Both glasses come to a total of £42, but she's not done yet.
The next thing's a toddy ladle that's very light because it's fruit wood, and it's the perfect size
Oh,
of
that-
ladle to scoop up a wee tot of toddy.
Again, I like that because the lightness of it.
It's
What do you say? It's fruit wood?
It's a fruit wood, so really light. And I think it has
Oh,
some
that's
age to it.
delightful.
I think it's either late 18th or early 19th century. So it's a Georgian toddy ladle, beautifully turned.
Punch, or toddy, was widely popular, and the toddy ladle was designed to deliver the right amount into a punch or toddy glass. Blimey, I think they've got more than one ladle, look. Price, please, Francis.
68.
60, OK, there would have to be a wee bit of a negotiation. But it's just so nicely done, that knop on the handle and then the finial. It's really nicely done.
Stand by, Hilary.
Just ask for the best price. Hilary,
Best price.
Francis is going to take the lead, Hilary.
Can you give me your best price? Because I'm not good with haggling.
I'm sure he'd be wonderful at it. Bit of practice.
Let's start with the penny licks at £42.
We can make it 32.
You happy to go with that, 32? I think we're
32 's
safe.
good then, yes. 32
So we'll go
good
with those.
so far.
And the toddy ladle at 68.
Going straight for the kill, I can come down to
Blimey, Hilary.
40.
Oh, I think we take a
It's
risk.
still good, yes.
And you love that.
I do.
You're digging it.
I do. I like him especially, yes.
OK.
That £72 purchase leaves you with a wad of £328 going forward.
Lovely.
Thank you very much. You come in.
Yes,
Come on then, let's go.
Right, let me just pop these in the boots. I can't believe I'm going to drive Francis Rossi in a Jaguar.
Living the dream, Tasha.
Here she goes.
You show off.
See you
Show
later.
off. You are a show off.
I'm missing new best friends Linda and Phil. Ah, there they are.
Other than Philip Serrell, who would you say are the greatest people that you've worked with?
Okay, who's Philip Serrell?
No one knows, mate. I'll tell you, no one's heard
But
of
I
him.
know. Well, if I just said Frank Sinatra.
What, you've worked with Frank Sinatra?
Yeah, we toured with Frank
I
Sinatra
don't believe that. Really?
in 1975. We did 2-week European
Blue
tour.
Eyes?
Yeah. He called us his daughters, and it was fabulous. I was 15, Bernie was 13. Colleen didn't come because she wanted to be at home with the horses. She said the biggest mistake she ever made. We had a 60-piece orchestra, you know. But one of my favourites was a song that our dad used to sing called But Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous song, yeah. It was great.
Start spreading the news. Linda and Phil have motored to the town of Weybridge. We're at Brooklands, the birthplace of British motor racing. Over a century ago, an Edwardian husband and wife team devoted their all to creating a world first right here in Surrey. Mechanical engineer Roger Horsfield can tell all about the track that placed Britain firmly on the map as a world leader, not only in motor racing, but also in the development of the early automobile.
Hi, Roger.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Phil.
Well,
Welcome to Brooklands Museum, the first purpose-built motor racing track in this country.
Brooklands was the brainchild of Edwardian high society couple Hugh Locke King and his wife Ethel. Motoring mavericks, they were dedicated to keeping British pride intact on the world automotive stage.
This is Daisy, so if you'd like to sit on up in the driving seat.
Oh, brilliant.
A two-seater Siddeley, Daisy was Ethel's pride and joy.
Does it work still?
Occasionally,
Well,
when it
yeah.
starts.
This works, watch.
That's it.
Blimey. The year was 1906. Britain had an enforced 20-mile-an-hour speed limit on public roads, and there was nowhere to test and develop, placing the British auto industry at a competitive disadvantage.
Hugh Locke King owned the whole estate round here, and he realised that the French, and particularly the Europeans in motor car development, were streets ahead of us. They were allowed to stage motor races, etc. There was no speed limit.
At the time, French car manufacturers were churning out nearly half of all the cars in the world. Hugh and Ethel hatched a plan.
Britain needed a track, purpose-built track, which would have a high speed.
With an estate covering 330 acres of farm and woodland, they had plenty of room to start building right there. The 2 3/4 mile circuit would need 2 huge banked sections, nearly 30 feet high, to ensure the highest possible speeds with the greatest possible safety. The concrete track would be 100 feet wide, including 2 long straights.
About 120 miles an hour, in theory, you could take your hands off the wheel and the car would just go around.
Right.
But because the track was so bumpy, in fact, they had to hang on like mad. And a lot of the drivers had to wear corsets because it would shake their insides up and down so much.
This outstanding feat of engineering was built on marshy ground in only 9 months, but it cost Hugh his personal fortune, a sum equal to £16 million today. Staggering.
The thing was, it nearly bankrupted him, and I think he had a nervous sort of breakdown, and Ethel came to the fore, and before the days of project management, she stepped in and actually project managed it, and she had to borrow money from a brother to get the project, completion stage.
That is amazing.
Excitement brewed. For the first time, Britain could really enter the world stage in the development of the motor car.
It was very much placed to be seen, a bit like Ascot of its time.
Oh, really?
The slogan was the right crowd and no crowding. And it was a lot of the rich people who had the money to be able to buy the cars and race, and there was very much a social scene here.
The first British Grand Prix took place here in 1926, but Brooklands would host its last race at the onset of World War II. This 2 3/4 mile circuit isn't just motor racing's most important piece of heritage, it witnessed the birth of a great British industry.
Without it, a lot of the traditional British firms, there's Bentley, Lagonda and all the rest, they just wouldn't have been able to develop as much as they did do, and also then compete against the foreign countries when they go to the Grand Prix, etc., in France and all across there.
Now, how about a spin in Daisy?
I feel a bit like Dick Dastardly.
I hope you've got your corset on, Phil.
Right, here we go. Right, we're off.
Wise choice staying on the sidelines, Linda.
It's incredibly bumpy. Oh, through the trees, that's why you wear the goggles.
Now, let's leave the fun of wacky races. Over in the Slinky Jag.
And we used to have a keyboard player had one of these in the 60s.
You had one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's a
but
bit flash.
and it was yellow, and if he took us a lift anywhere, he'd get, can you help with the petrol? So yeah, honestly,
Hand
you
out.
had to give him a couple of shillings to help with his gallon of petrol because they were juicy. But yeah, they are a magnificent car.
Yep, she's a beaut. Francis and Natasha have travelled to the village of Byfleet. One man's junk, sounds very rock and roll, is next on the shopping hit list.
Be all right now, just going in.
Get in there.
This looks a tidy number. A family biz crammed with curios. There's plenty to delve into. Francis and Natasha have £328 weighing down their pockets.
What have you found?
Oh, these early jobbies, look. This is before the one my dad had. This is the one he bought my uncle.
Oh, now that's quite sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes we can get a bit carried away with items like this because we really buy into the sentimental nature of them. But
like,
at auction, quite often these can surprise you and be, sort of £15, £20 max. So...
Francis.
Hey, I'm the one that does the jokes around here, Rossi.
Yeah, my brother's Max, actually.
So you're getting me confused with your brother now? We're going to have to start again. She's just lost it. It's just, she needs to get rid of that. Yeah, but it's worth a go, no?
Laura, we don't want to dive in too quickly.
Okay.
They're a feisty pair. The rummage continues.
Do you know what this is for?
Oh, to fumigate something then, perhaps.
So close. It is to make bees more subdued.
Oh, fantastic.
It's for apiarists, so beekeepers, and they smoke the bees so they can go in and look at what's going on. It doesn't have a price on it. What if you paid a £5 for it? What if you paid £8 for it? We could make a wee profit. Let me sort you out.
Yeah, but it's missing me completely.
Oh, it's like it's alive. Anything else?
I think what you have there is something just slightly more exciting than the cinefilm. Is it Zeiss, is that right?
Yes, Zeiss.
This Zeiss Icon folding camera is from the 1930s, a favourite of Margaret Burke White, the first female photojournalist of Life magazine in 1936.
I just think it's a smart thing that would make more money at auction, I'm sure of it. It just looks lovely. Have you seen a price tag?
£496. No,
It's not £400.
I believe.
Oh, it's 100. Okay, well,
But
when
I'm
it
going
comes
to
to
spend-
this market, you want to go with a big name like Zeiss. Oh, are you ready?
You've definitely sold it to me.
Hold on
We're
a
going
second.
for the camera and...
Well, maybe the bee smoker. I mean, I don't want you to pay any more than £10 for the bee smoker. So if it's more than that, don't buy it. But if you want to, it's up to you.
Cooey, Matt.
Give me a decent price on this. Just get it down there, my son.
Get it down, surely.
Make me feel secure.
It's the Zeiss camera, priced at £100.
70 quid.
Oh. Now, go on, give us 60, go on.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm still in shock. Are you sure it's £60?
that's fine.
And the vintage copper bee smoker?
You can have the bee smoker at a tenner.
Oh, that's so generous. But do you want the bee smoker?
Well, I do now.
You want it. So 60 and 10.
Right.
Okay, Matt, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
That's really generous, thank you. Well, why don't you grab the bee smoker, I'll grab this, and I'll meet you at the car.
Our two amigos now have £258 remaining. Francis likes that. Ooh, whoa, sorry. Shopping is now over.
Am I in the mood for dancing, romancing? Ooh, I'm giving it all tonight. Singing for you, baby.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Well, you know,
See, I can sing to Les Dawson's piano playing.
well, there you go. Fabulous, equally marvellous.
I never thought I'd like a licky glass. What do you call it?
Penny Lick.
And a totally little. Little. Well, you're welcome, totally little. Thank you. Totally little and his spunkmen.
I think Phil listens to them. Nighty-night. Good morning, sunny Sussex.
When I met Brian, of course, and he knew you, or my husband Brian, and he knew you, it was really big. Oh my God, I'm going to be Status Quo. And I felt really special because we were up on the sound. That's the cow mooing, by the way, not me. Did you hear that cow?
That's a funny-looking cow.
Did you hear it?
Yes. I thought, what's the matter with her?
Moving on.
I really liked the Nolans. I like the idea of the harmonies, and my favourite track was the. Well, again, where the,
Honey, I gotta stop, gotta start picking up, gotta pull myself together. Honey, I'm breaking up now that we're making up. Jim, that was your face, always been your
I
favourite
was,
song,
and I
wasn't it?
still love the track.
And what of Phil and Tasha?
So I'm disappointed we haven't got the TR4 because I like that.
Don't be disappointed. What's a TR4 or a Triumph Herald between friends? All that matters is that we have one another, Phil.
Well,
and some new friends.
Absolutely right.
Are you and Linda firm friends?
Oh, she's lovely.
So sweet.
Yeah, she is absolutely lovely. And what about Francis?
Oh, well, I think I'm going on the next tour.
Really?
I mean, we are bezies.
We're all keen as mustard. Let's have a cheeky peek at yesterday's spoils.
Now tell me, Francis.
Yes.
What have you got here? Have you only bought two things?
Well, these, no.
No, wishful thinking, Linda. Francis has been rocking all over the antiques hood, splashing £142 on 4 items.
You've definitely sold it to me.
But Linda and Philip,
I think it's great.
despite purchasing just the 2 lovely lots, they spent more than Rossi, £150.
I love it. Thank you. Well, Francis, these two are yours. What are they?
Well, these were found by Natasha, I must admit. But
Do you know what they look like? They look like little shot glasses.
yeah, they do, and I thought they were, but they were a penny lick. You would get these from an ice cream eater.
Oh.
They would give me a lick.
How good is that, though, for your, your
See,
connection?
she thought about me. They were 32, I believe.
For the two?
For the 2.
Oh, brilliant. You've bought a camera.
Now, this is the camera. This is a Zeiss. They're renowned for their lenses.
Yeah.
And they wanted 100, and I got him for 60, so I was very pleased.
Oh,
Even
that's
Natasha
good.
was fairly pleased with me.
This is a nutmeg grinder.
Go
Isn't
on.
it cute, though? Look.
Oh, yes, we
So
like
you put
this.
the nut in there, right up, put the nuts in there, and then you put it in your handbag, or, well, you haven't got a handbag. The nutmeg was £38 ticket price. I got it for £30. My other thing that we bought was a big box like this. Fabulous. And you can literally use it as a log box. or, you know, put cushions in it or papers. And the box, the ticket price was £2.50 and I got it for £1.20.
What, you scored?
Absolutely.
You
How do you
like
feel?
that? Oh, better than you.
But, you know, places to go,
Places
people
to
to
go.
see,
Yeah.
more antiques to
We've
buy.
got more to buy, yes. Thank you, Michael.
Nice, let's go. Come on, let's go for it, mate.
Francis has very kindly dropped off Linda in the seaside resort of Hove. Is that Phil? Sir Laurence Olivier was once a famous resident here. But today, Linda and Phil are hunting for antiques in this fine establishment.
Eclectic, what does that mean?
I'm eclectic, I think.
Well,
Isn't
okay.
that electricity spelt wrong?
Is this for a child's bureau?
No, it's a kind of little desk. It's got a special name.
I know what it is, actually.
What?
You're going to be very impressed with
Go
this. I think it's maybe a late Victorian Davenport.
How do you know that?
Is it written on the side? Can we afford any of these?
Dream on, dream on.
This lovely biz has been on the go for over a decade and is crammed with delights.
Slow biz.
Linda has 250 big ones left to spend.
Do you like that flag?
Well, what is it?
Come on, sell it to her, Phil.
It's an ensign.
Oh,
so it's
off a ship.
Yeah. And you've got the Union flag top corner.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a cool thing.
Until 1864, ships of the Royal Navy were divided into 3 squadrons and flew the red, white or blue ensign to indicate their squadron.
It is cool. I'm just wondering where would you put it? Who do you think would buy that? Maybe like a pub or something would put it on.
A pub called The Ship would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Oh my lord, that would be a great idea.
It would make quite a cool wall hanging.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, but you have to have a big wall.
Absolutely.
I've spotted something that I was drawn to, like a magpie.
Go on then, what?
This little thing here, look.
You've got a good eye.
Have I?
Yeah, you have.
Is that good?
Yeah, in a word, yeah. This is a 19th century hallmarked silver christening tankard.
Oh, I thought it might be something
Yeah.
like that.
You've got a gilded interior.
Yeah.
This is called a little armorial here. So if this was Linda Nolan, you might have LN on there, and then your date of birth,
Oh,
1987.
how gorgeous. I love that.
Yeah.
1987. That 20 quid was worth it.
He's a charmer, all right.
But I think that's really sweet.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
How much is it?
It's 125, and it's worth at auction probably 60, 70 pounds. The thing about silver, you see, the price of silver goes up and down, up and down. And 2 or 3 years ago, it might have been £8 to £10 an ounce. Last year, it might have been £15 to £20 an ounce.
I do like that now, especially now you've told me what it is, and it's beautiful. The thing about the flag is, with your advice, I would go, but because we're in a competition, what's going to make us the most money?
Well, there is another option, is it buy both of them?
Oh, you little devil.
Looks like we're plumping for the 2. Oh, Dan.
We just need to know, actually, what is your best price for the flag?
Yeah.
And then the cup, and then what you would do together?
So I can do it 175, the 2. How about that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. What do you think?
What's your very best, Dan?
170.
Shall we go for it? I do love the little cup.
Yeah, go on. So what we're going to say is the flag's £80.
Yeah.
And the little christening mug is £90, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, here you go. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. £170.
Well done, Linda. You now have £80 remaining. Next stop, beauteous Brighton. We're alighting here. Mind the gap.
Oh, here it is.
Aptly located below Brighton's main terminus, this museum is a nod to the golden age of model railways.
Are you so excited?
I am.
I'm excited for you.
Home to one of the most popular train model makers of the 20th century, Bassett Loke. Their exceptional precision for detail was so spectacular that they helped win 2 world wars.
Oh, this is lovely.
We're meeting with museum founder and model restorer extraordinaire, Christopher Littledale.
Chris, you must be Chris.
I am. Hello.
Hi,
Nice to
Chris.
meet you.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you for having us. Isn't this amazing?
Yes, it's amazing. Stunned.
As soon as we walked in here, your eyes just lit up. I mean, what does this mean to you?
It's just, you know, I'm kind of nostalgic and so I've always been fascinated with railways and model railways. You get kind of like a child again. You just
What
wanna
age
look
are you
and-
in your mind right now?
About 5.
I don't blame you. This is a mecca for any railway enthusiast. Let's hop aboard the express to the early 20th century. Toot toot!
Britain was the greatest market. Britain was very wealthy, particularly before the First World War. It was probably one of the wealthiest countries in the world, if not the wealthiest. And of course, you had the train nuts who wanted engines they remembered. Great Northern Railway, London and North Western Railway. And Britain was a great railway country. Remember, we were the precursor of the railway.
W.J. Bassett Loke, a boiler maker's son from Northampton, had a love of all things engineering, in particular model railways. The company Bassett Loke began in 1899, specialising in model railways, boats and ships.
Basically, were more importers of things made in Germany, mainly.
I see.
And beautifully made. They went to things like the Leipzig Toy Fair, where they showed their lovely models.
At the beginning of the Great War, all model making stopped, but Bassett Loke had an army of artisans that put their skills to good use.
Bassett Loke were very famous for making recognition models for the forces, so that new recruits coming into the army or whatever could know what various naval ships looked like, whether it was one of ours or one of theirs. And of course, in the next war, they got even more involved. So both wars, Bassett Loke were pushed into war work.
After the war, Bassett Loke were renowned for their quality workmanship, but ceased trading in 1965, largely due to the introduction of plastics and cheaper model engines.
Very few people are allowed into your workshop. But we've also heard that you might be making a special dispensation.
Let's see what we can do. Ah, here we are.
Chris's inner sanctum awaits.
I'm going to direct you.
What is it that you have Francis doing?
Francis is putting the bogie assembly back onto the front of this Duchess of Montrose locomotive.
Oh, that's a posh
You're
one.
the trained people. What on earth is a bogie?
And now the bogie is the front wheels, which take some of the weight of a real engine off of the big wheels.
On goes the washer.
Right, just on top of the spring.
Why's my tongue there?
I don't know.
That's because you're concentrating.
Yeah, I get
Now the bogie.
This is obviously a very posh train. Could you tell us a little bit?
This is one of Bassett Loke's more expensive models. Duchess of Montrose is its name. It's one of the LMS Railway, which was the London, Midland and Scottish, one of their major big passenger engines. And they used to haul trains from Euston up to Glasgow. They were very, very powerful.
Lovely
and
run.
the model is a beauty.
Nice run, that would be.
Yes, yeah, oh, fabulous, fantastic.
I've done it many's a time.
Have you
Many's a
done?
time,
Ah,
yeah.
Right, well, you have the accent to go with it.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's a lovely
It's
run.
all put on. South London, also.
Oh, really?
And with Chris's kind permission, it's time to see the beauties in action.
Da-da.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. It sounds good too, no? Oh, look at me picking up speed. Hey,
Here she
come
comes.
on, girls.
Come on, Duchess. Chris, we're so grateful for that. We both are, aren't we? But
Very.
I have a feeling that if I don't drag Francis away now, we could be here for hours. And Francis, we do still have some buying to do.
Spoil sport. W.J. Massett-Loke created a model railway company that quickly became associated with a hallmark of refinement and accuracy. One man's passion built a little-known company that helped play a vital part in both world wars. Now, where are Linda and Phil? Well, you'd never guess they're also in Brighton. The backdrop to ABBA's Eurovision success in 1974. Their final shopping spree is taking place in here, North Lane Bazaar.
Come on, Phil.
Do you know, I think we've done really, really well.
Blimey, where's your skateboard, Phil? With over 50 stalls, let's see what they uncover.
No, that is just dreadful.
I know.
They've notched up 4 items and have a grand total of £80 left.
Do you want to win this?
Yes.
I really think we should try and buy an antique. So I think what we should try and do is look for something that ticks our antique box, that we try and buy as cheaply as possible.
We have a plan.
These are actually quite cool. I kind of quite like this. It's an old cardboard laundry box.
Oh. So people put their laundry and send it off?
Yeah. I mean, it's only £10. Should you ever think about it?
I would never have gone, oh, I like that. No. But then that's why you're here. Yeah. So I'm happy to go with it. It's £10. If we lose £10...
Let's see what else we can find. Let's have another look around. Let's see what else we can find.
Good idea. Look who's here.
I don't know if they've got here before us, Francis.
Yeah, they're bound to have. Well,
you reckon?
Yeah, sure they have.
Right, come on, who cares? It's our time to shine.
Oh, shine away, shine away.
Francis has a wallet filled with £258.
I don't like it much.
You don't like it?
No.
Not that he wants to spend it.
No, that has no interest at all to me.
Ah, he's hit a wall.
When you see stuff like this and you think of West Germany and East Germany, did you go into East Germany and play?
Yeah.
Ah, so you didn't... that's so interesting. And did you find the crowds quite different?
Yeah. And when it started to open up, the most interesting thing was you'd see that they were quieter, but they'd never had chewing gum. So everybody was chewing and you just...
Do you know, I've never heard that. I love that.
Oh, me too. Fascinating stuff.
It's nice. I like it. I would take it home and use it. I'd find some place to stick it and put a plant in it, probably an aspidistra.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yes?
That is so spot on, because when you're buying a jardiniere that's in a very Victorian style, this is Art Nouveau,
yes,
it would be
an aspidistra.
Yeah. You're killing me with that. I am obsessed with aspidistra.
My first wife loved them too.
Really?
Yes.
And they just never die?
No,
you cannot
just
kill them.
no.
This is the best bit. The top, the banding at the top is so Art Nouveau, but then this is the central section, these kind of cabbage roses. They do nothing for me, and they kill it. They bring it right into the 20th century, so it's not Victorian. But hey,
so you know that stuff.
Stick an aspidistra in it,
and it's anyway.
The best thing you've ever seen.
You know the people in auction are going to say exactly what. I'm just going to talk myself out of getting something I wanted.
Oh, Francis, keep on rummaging.
Oh. So, how are you getting on?
Struggling in here.
It's difficult though, isn't it, when you...
Very.
Come on, boys, we're going...
This is too small. Look, you see?
No.
See what you've done to the ball bits?
I've done nothing. That was good. What about this?
I thought I was going to enjoy so much time with you.
It's like the flower pot men. Right, you two, get back to work for another swirl around.
Philippe!
Philippe,
where are you?
Here, I'll tell you. How are you?
What do you think about this? Antique Japanese vase, beautiful underglaze freehand painting.
Yeah, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Correct.
So that's what you've got. What I've got, this I think is a 19th century doorstop that's been later painted. They're cast. How much is yours?
Mine is 35 spondoolies.
Mine is 20 spondoolies.
Oh.
Which would you take home and why?
I think that I'm going to go with you on...
All
right, Phil.
And I will put this by the door to keep it open for you.
You're nicking my lines now.
You pay the lady.
OK, I will.
He's such a bossy boot. Blimey, nicely turned ankle, Phil. Look out, stand by, Rachel.
Well, we have found our final item.
Oh, fantastic.
We
You come to
have.
a decision.
We went for the doorstop.
Oh,
There you go.
there we are.
Big 10, and I believe it's £20.
£20.
That's it for Linda and Phil.
Phil!
What?
Phil!
Ah, sorry.
You nearly forgot it.
Sorry.
Come on.
But what of Rossi and Tasha?
You looking for matron?
Yes, I like this matron. I don't know why, but I like it.
Is it the colour?
There's something about him. You think I could
That's true.
put a leader and take it for a walk.
What I'd like to know is what's printed on the base, because just where the stand meets the base, there's a stamp there.
Yep.
And does it say Herbert Terry or Anglepoise? Hold on, I can
with
see
my
it.
eyes, you wouldn't know, would you?
Anglepoise. Okay, the fact that it says Anglepoise helps to age it. So the shade is an iconic shape. It's the 1227. It's the BBC lamp. This is the lamp that was in every BBC office.
I'm impressed.
An icon of British design. It was invented in 1932 by automotive engineer George Carwadine when he created a new kind of spring mechanism. It could be positioned at any angle with the lightest touch.
Because that's marked Anglepoise, we know that this is a 30s design and not a 30s lamp, because Anglepoise weren't a company, they were just a design, a name, but they became a company 70s, 80s, something like that. So it's second half 20th century, but it's first
last
half
century.
20th century design.
Yeah.
The ticket price is £50.
I'm taking it with me. I'm going to put it with my dogs at home.
Oh, no, it's not for you, my friend. It's for the auction bidders.
She called me her friend.
Finally. Finally. So what do you reckon? I mean...
Yes, I know, I love it. I don't
But
know.
there's something I need to know. Would you have that at home?
I'd have it in the studio, definitely.
Deal time beckons.
Francis, I've brought Rachel to meet you.
Hello, Rachel.
Hello, how you doing?
Listen, I want your lamp. You got some lamp, honey. But you want £50 for it. You're going to take this down a little bit for me.
I can knock it down to 45 for you.
Oh, it's a deal.
It's a deal. Rachel, thank you very much.
There we are, look. Thank you very much.
Let's do it, grab
I'm
it.
I'm going. It's very nice to... Well, fairly nice anyway. Thank you.
Take care now, thank you.
Rachel, it was a pleasure.
That's it. The shopping is now done and dusted.
Look at this, look. So pleased with this.
You are so pleased with that.
Reunited, our musical stars are together once more.
We can just pretend you won if you like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm going to win, obviously.
Obviously not.
You think I'd look with the ponytail, Tasha? What do you reckon?
Regal.
Regal.
You'd look quite like a founding father.
Yeah, you need your eyes testing. Time for some shut-eye, definitely. Pinch yourselves. Auction day is here, just outside Milton Keynes. And on their way are two snazzy rock and rollers.
I'm excited about today, though, are you?
Yeah, kind of looking forward to it. I'm a bit jumpy and nervous about the...
Oh, well, you would be because you're going to lose. However,
What was that?
just...
No, what was that you said?
What?
No, what was it you
It
said?
just slipped down.
Yeah, the gloves are off. This is the rendezvous point. Bletchley Park Mansion, the home of the World War II codebreakers.
There we go, yes. Oh, look.
The handbrake helps, Francis.
You're trying to kill me. They'll start without us. Come on.
Yeah, well, wait for... Yeah, but...
They're in here.
I'm going, I'm coming.
After a gallop around Surrey and Sussex, the gang have gathered in Milton Keynes, while their goodies have been dispatched to Middle Littleton in Worcestershire. Home to Littleton Auctions, it's open to bidders in the room and online and commission bids across the globe, all presided over by Martin Homer.
5.
Francis spent £187 on 5 lovely lots.
The Treen Toddy Ladle is probably my favourite item of the lots we've got in today. I like that lot particularly because of the quality of it, the fruitwood handle. It really is a very nice piece of treen.
Linda went for it and spent 340 smackers also on 5 lots. What's your fave, Martin?
The Red Ensign, are popular. There are dedicated flag collectors. We've already got commission bids on it. I'm expecting that to do particularly well.
Back to beautiful Bletchley. Tablets at the ready. Let's fire up Enigma to break into some profits.
Here we go. Oh, look who is up first. All eyes on Phil and
Oh, I'm really
Natasha.
nervous.
We begin with Linda's beloved 19th century nutmeg grater.
Give me £20 for it, please. 20 I'm bid, thank you. At £20, I'll give her 2 now. At 20, is it 2 anywhere? At £20, are we all finished at 20?
God, I blame you.
Fair warned at 20.
Just a tickle of a loss, Linda.
Oh, no, that's so annoying.
That's terrible.
This is so enjoyable, isn't it?
You used to be nice.
Don't worry, my turn in a minute.
It's Ross's 1930s Zeiss Icon folding camera. Stand by.
You know, I could be wrong, but normally cameras don't go very well, do they?
£30 for it.
This could be my fault, and I'm sorry, I am sorry.
20 for it then, £20. Surely 20. Go 15 for it.
Oh, no.
At £15, is it 18 anyway? At £15. All done and fair warned at 15. 15.
Fear not. We've only just begun, Francis.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Oh, Francis.
Here comes Linda's silver christening mug.
Let's go £30 to start there, please.
What did you pay?
Don't, never mind.
We're at 40 now.
Oh, hold on, here we go.
40. Do I see 5 anywhere? I'm at £40.
Oh, come on, try harder.
£45, looking for 50 now.
Oh.
50 I've got in the room. I'm at 55 now.
Come on.
At £55.
Oh, no, don't do
it. At 55.
Oh, that's a sad loss.
That's kind of not very much money, really.
No,
for
I
that.
didn't think it was very good.
So sad.
We used to be friends.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, wait, Rossi.
What?
Be very, very careful.
Very careful.
Precisely. Linda's still in the lead. It's the 19th century penny lick glasses from Francis.
20 I'm bid, thank you, at £20. At £20, I'm asking for 2 now. At £20. At 20, is it 2 anywhere?
Oh, no. That's it.
Yes, do sell.
£20.
We were hoping for a 99. Never mind.
That's such a lovely piece of social history, isn't it?
It is
for a
really,
tenner each.
Yeah, I think they were really cute.
Lovely.
Linda, you're next with the 19th century doorstop.
£30 surely. £30 for it. 40 I've got 45.
Oh,
at £45.
look at that.
50
I love it.
Oh, still going.
45. Is it 50 now? 50, I think that was flat 4-1.
Do you love it?
So excited, yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, £50 I'm at 50.
Get in.
I'm asking for 60 now, and I've got 60.
Six! Oh, my God, I'm thrilled.
Asking for 70 now.
70?
And I've got 70. At 70 on
70
platform
quid.
You
2.
are a genius.
No,
75.
well-
Got 75. At £75, asking for 80 now. And I've got 80.
Oh,
at 80
nice.
At 80. Is it 90 anywhere? And I'm selling at £80, going once, going twice.
Oh, I'm delighted.
That was so
Well
good.
done.
What is
I
that?
would have thought.
A big, juicy profit. Well done. Come on, Francis. Let's see what the 18th century toddy ladle can serve up.
Lovely piece of tree in this.
Yes, it
Where
is.
should we go? Surely £30 to start that.
Come on, Francis. Come on.
It's £30 for it. Give me 20 for it then.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hold on.
We're at £55 on platform 3.
How can you go from 20 to 55? Wow.
60. I'm asking for 60.
Oh, I'm so chuffed.
Not 65. It's £65 going once, going twice.
Yes!
Oh.
The auctioneer's favourite brings a much-needed profit.
That felt really good.
Yeah.
Did it?
I'm
Right.
delighted. I'm delighted.
Yeah, we're really happy. Look, this is our really happy faces.
I'm over the moon.
On to Linda's Keelim-covered box.
What are we going to go for that? £30 to start there, please. Lovely piece. 30 I'm bid, thank you. At 30 I'm asking 5 now. 35. At £35. So many uses this. Use it as a log basket, linen, all sorts.
He heard me.
£35. Is it 40 anywhere?
Yes.
Come on. 40 I've got, thank you. Comes into the room at 40. At £40, I'll take 5, 50 in the room. Room's got it at 50. At £50, is it 55? 60 in the room now. At £60. At 60, we all done then? At £60. Fair one. £60.
One word. Ouch.
I'd buy that again, which is the worrying thing.
Francis has an opportunity to get ahead now.
Is it when you get a nest or something and they smoke them out? Is that it? Or
It's for sobering them, for calming them down when you want to take out the honey.
I could do with one of those.
Oh, I didn't even know that happened.
Are you an apiarist?
No, I just want calming down.
All right.
Say £30 to start me. Give me 20 for it then.
Don't.
£20.
No, that would be nice.
15.
No, go for 10.
Pound.
Don't do it.
Go on, give us a wee profit.
£10. No. Can I get a tenner for it? 10 I'm bid. Thank you. At £10.
£10 you've got.
£10.
This quirky number didn't quite hit the mark.
Did not go as planned.
Well, you know, you didn't lose anything.
Just a moment, there's a noise over here. Pardon me?
Bee-buzz.
Linda now with the whopper-sized naval ensign.
So this will probably make the money for us.
I hope so. I think it should.
At £40. At 40, is it 5 anywhere?
Go on.
50 we're at. 50, 55. At £55. In good order this as well. At £55. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen, at £55?
Oh, keep going.
Done.
No!
Twice.
Oh!
That's a pain.
I think it's the white flag you need.
I thought that was worth more than that.
You don't see one of those every day, do you? You
No.
take the opportunities.
For obvious reasons.
I think at the minute we're flagging.
Oh, stop
Boom, boom. It's the final lot. The angle poised from Francis.
£50 for that one. In fact, I've got £50 as a commission bid, so I'm away at 50 there. At £50, I'm looking for 5 now. For £50. At 50, is it 5 anywhere?
Go on.
No.
75.
At £50, we all
Oh, no.
They're warned at 50.
That's a £5 profit, Francis. But is it enough to preserve the status quo? Sorry. It was a well-fought battle, but let's take a look at the numbers. Linda and Phil began with £400. After all auction costs, they have made a loss of £118.60, ending with £281.40. Valiant effort, though. Francis and Natasha also started with £400 and made a loss of £55.80. They have ended with £344.20, making them the outright winners.
It was amazing, and I would do it all again.
So would I,
Come on,
love
you.
Now I've got to start this. Just listen to that go. Good luck. Don't do that.
We'll make some money next time.
Bye.
I have to say, I'm going to miss you.
Well, you know, we know each other. It's difficult to say, you know.
You could say you could have just been nice for once in your
But you
bleeding
know, I'm
life.
not nice. Am
You
I?
are nice. I know. It's all bravado. You're a
Yes,
little.
I've enjoyed our time
You're a little
together.
cuddly lamb under it all.
But I do have the old, and of course and I like a bit of, don't you? Oh, that's better.
Hey, toodle pip, you two. We'll miss you.